How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. This is the EMD show. Excuse me. This is the EMD Sports. I'm your host, Chris Hit or Miss. I'm with my co-host, Straight Talk Ted. We're gonna talk about sports relevancy, and things that happen in sports and in the world. You know what I'm saying? Got my man opinionated over here. So we're gonna just dive right into it. Should we go to the games from last week, or should we just go to straight this week?
If you want to do a quick recap on some of the games, like for instance, like you had one of the major games that we talked about was the Jets and the Steelers last week.
We could dive right into that. Let's just dive right into that right off the bat.
Yeah.
The New York Jets lost to the
Pittsburgh Steelers. Steeler Nation, let's go at it.
Russell Wilson started for the first game this year.
I got to eat some humble pie.
You talking crazy?
Yeah, I was.
He actually won. Well, he was the starting quarterback. You talking crazy? You talking crazy?
Listen, man, I was not. I had no faith in him starting. I'm an old school guy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But one guy said to me one day, like in the street, said, "Yo, Ted, Russell got the better passing touch." He said Fields ain't got that touch. You know what I'm saying? And I said, but still, he's winning. He can move. He's very mobile. He can make plays. So now I'm watching the game, and I'm saying, okay, Tomlin, let's see what you got here. So all of a sudden, the first couple of plays, he ain't looked that good. And then after that, he started making some vertical plays down the field. And I said, you know what? I see what you're talking about. So today I stand corrected on Wilson. I need some humble pie. Good job, good work.
See, you was living prison of the moment.
Yeah.
Prison of the moment.
But it's just one game. That's just one game.
Look, I'm going to just say this. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I already said it last week. I'm going to say it again. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Right.
Should have won the second two, but he only won one.
Right.
Look, he was looking suspect that first half. I go live. I was like, oh, it's not looking good. But then he put the lights on. That's the difference between a real-time superstar quarterback. Even, you see that ball when he did the rainbow?
Yeah.
And that's the difference. I'm not saying Justin Fields is talented, but when he threw that ball and that thing rainbowed, that thing was looking like Tom Brady. That thing was looking perfect. He threw that thing like, okay.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, he must have had that like, of course, just feel like I can't think for him, but if I'm in his mind, like, oh, okay, so that's how you throw that ball. You see, Justin Fields could throw the ball, but his is more like liney, it's more line drive, and it gets there, and it's he throws a good ball. But
there's no doubt that Russell has a better touch than him.
Jeez, that thing was
for now. You know what I mean? Because my man has a lot of ways to grow as a quarterback, so it's gonna take some time. Give him some time. Like I said, right now we're going with Wilson. We're going with Wilson.
You don't got no time. Ain't no such thing as time. You ain't got time, like Wallow says. You ain't got time.
It sound like that Justin Timberlake movie again. Yeah, you got some time, man.
In time?
In time. Give me some time, man. Give me some time, man. I need to buy a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Let's sidebar. Let's go to the other side of that game. The Jets. Jeez.
Well, you know what, Rodgers?
Why am I defending the Jets? I don't know, but whatever.
Yo, what's crazy about it was that they got, what you call it, and they brought him in from Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about Devontae Adams calling people out again?
He didn't even, I think he might have got two almost touches in that game. They didn't throw to him. They threw to everybody else except for him. And when they did, they made sure he didn't catch the ball. They were really kind of, making sure he didn't get anything. But to me, you got to give him one more game to feel what's going on, to understand the Jets organization and how the things work. I don't think, listen, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'll say it again, if that line does not protect him to give him time to throw these passes, it doesn't matter. We
talked about this. That line is terrible. I don't care.
That line is not that good.
What is worth? Aaron Rodgers is not bad as people are pointing it out. It's just that he can't throw. When you're 40, you need time to throw. Now, I just want to make forget that. Devontae Adams is like, I don't look. He's that good, man. And I laugh because it'd be like, he must be thinking like, yo, this is crazy. He probably like, I just want a quarterback, just throw me the damn ball. Just throw. And like Keyshawn Johnson, just throw me the damn ball. But Devontae Adams is that dude. He's not top 5 because, he can't be top 5 when you not got a quarterback. But he's easy top 10.
Oh, talk about.
Yeah, he was the best quarterback Because let's not kid ourselves. Whatever you are in Madden,
Yo.
9 times out of 10, you are on the field. They say, oh, that's just the video game.
It's like
9 times out of 10, he was a #1 receiver. He was the best receiver.
Listen.
And then Aaron Rodgers kept playing that in and out of the house game. He
What?
went to, goes to
What's that?
Oakland, to the Raiders. He gets Derek Carr and John Gruden. That don't go so well. And it's like, then he goes to the Jets. It's like nothing is going well for Devontae in a 3-year span.
What it is also too, man, is you know, he's getting older and you can see it.
He's not even that old though.
Nah, man.
Yo,
nah,
what are we talking about? He's 30 years old?
Yo, he's 38, 39. He's almost 40. Is he 40?
Oh, we talking about Aaron Rodgers or we talking about Devontae?
I'm talking Rodgers.
Oh, excuse me. I thought you were talking about Devontae.
No, Devontae.
Okay,
no,
sorry,
it's not.
I'm sorry.
No, Devontae. You know, it's not a problem with him. Is Rodgers? He needs the time. Like you said, when you older, you ain't got time to be running around and making all these plays like 4 or 5 years ago when he was doing. He needs the time to pass the ball, man. And like I said, I give him a couple more hits, man. He might be out for the season.
Are you shocked that he's moving better than I thought he was?
Well, the person that came off, the person that came off the
That's
injury,
what I said.
he's moving very well, very good.
Yo,
very
I
good.
know
He healed up pretty good. Yeah, he's moving very well. Now I'm not gonna say he's gonna take all them hits like he's taking, but he's moving very well. But he needs time in that pocket to make those plays. You know what I'm saying? I say get the running backs more involved, some play action maybe. You know what I mean? And it'll open some things up. But right now it looks like they're just the same old Jets. Jets. Here we go with the Jets. You know, so.
Let's sidebar for a minute. Let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. They're still undefeated.
Yeah.
They played the Kansas City played the San Francisco 49ers.
Right.
And of course they won.
Right.
Let me break my first take on this.
Right, go ahead.
And I'm gonna say this. Kyle Shanahan's the coach of that team.
Right.
He can't beat Andy Reid. Some people just can't beat certain teams, and we have seen it. We have seen Tom Brady just couldn't beat the Giants.
Right.
For whatever reason, just couldn't.
Right.
It just wasn't, and he's the GOAT.
Right.
But he couldn't.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be weird, and I know it's like when Patrick Mahomes, he couldn't beat Tom Brady. Can't beat him. People say, oh, well, he can't beat him in New England, and he ain't beat him in the Super Bowl. Some people, you just have a matchup difficulty.
Well, I can answer
San Francisco cannot beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Do I think they can win a Super Bowl? Yes. Long as the Chiefs ain't there. Yo, it's like one of those games, like, you see that opponent, you like, damn. Now, you know he can be beat because you see him be beat plenty of times before. But you like, damn.
No, but you gotta beat him.
Yo, bro.
You gotta beat him.
Yo, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Kansas City, the experience that they have over all their teams as far as making big plays in games that are tight is almost, they're so advanced than everybody else. They got so much, they're so comfortable in that space. All right? That's why it's hard
I give you that.
It's hard for the 49ers to beat them. It's definitely hard for the Ravens to beat them. And Ravens got another team.
I'm going to push back on that. Go ahead.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's hard to beat a team that has that kind of experience. We're talking about 2 Super Bowls in a row? Trying to make it 3, which hasn't been done in God knows how long.
It's never been done.
It's never been done. Okay,
It's not
so
gonna happen,
think
so.
about that. All right? They're going to do something special. And let me tell you something. And let me tell you, if Patrick, I don't care how injured this team is, if Patrick Mahomes has that ball, like Brady, like you should know about this, with like 2 minutes up in the game, I'm betting on those guys. Because they just got that swagger and savvy and that experience. And they know how to calm their team down. Listen, we've been here before. Don't worry about it. We got this, guys. Let's run this, that, or whatever play they run. And they execute it, boom. And they great at executing plays when they need to execute them. I think other teams, they get a little rattled. I hate it. 49ers, they punched them in the mouth early in that game. You saw the game. Your 49ers punched them in the mouth. And all of a sudden, if they was like, that's all you got? That's all you got? Okay, that's fine.
I ain't going to push back too much, but everything you said is right. They're comfortable. The word you were is comfortable. They've been in that space before.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, though. Are we talking about this year? Or are we talking about giving them for past years? Because this year,
Yo,
they could be beat. They ain't dominant.
Listen.
And I don't want to hear about no great defense.
Let me just say
Yeah,
this.
go ahead.
You're right. They can be beat, but the problem is the team that they playing going to make enough plays to beat them?
Okay.
That's the key.
Now, we say this. Football has 4 seasons. 4, 8, 12, 16.
Right.
Because that's how it goes, right?
Right.
We're in the second season of this season.
Right.
Baltimore is smoking cats. Have you watched Baltimore? They are not the same team as week 1. And let's not kid ourselves. They undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. And Kansas City, she's undefeated.
Yeah.
But they was a toe from getting beat by Lamar. A toe.
I told you that only team I think can get them is them. I told you that.
I'm just saying because I know
stand
people want
on
to put
that.
the Chiefs in.
No.
And they keep and they got DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
And let's get and not the sidebar.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about that.
Whoa.
We can talk about that.
Whoa.
Even though he's Asian, let's not kid ourselves. But that was a great
He's still a veteran.
And before I say to that,
right.
Because I don't want to I have to get on the 49ers. We just got to talk about the game. We're gonna get back to the
okay. Go ahead.
Yo, you can't throw. He threw 3 intos. One of them got deflected first half. You cannot throw into at a 30-yard line, go into the end zone, and then you throw another one at the goal line.
You
cannot throw an into at the goal line when you're down by 8, dogs.
Brock Purdy had a bad game.
You
man.
cannot
a
throw.
terrible game.
Yo, bro, when I put emphasis on that, I'm getting mad. I can't even pronounce the words. You cannot throw an into while you're in the end zone on a 2nd and 3rd down. Throw the ball away. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like taking a sack with no timeouts. You cannot. People understand. Like, it's funny because I was with my homie. She said, "Why you keep saying that?" Because when I get mad, you cannot throw an into when you're in the red zone or the goal line. He's at the 5-yard line. He threw it to nobody. That's the game. And then the field goal kicker.
Right.
We talked about the field goal kicker. He missed the extra point. Why are the field goal kickers missing all the points? I don't know. And I tell you why, because they be doing that as a. Now let's get back to the DeAndre. Let's get back to the DeAndre Hopkins trade to the key from the Kansas City Chiefs. He came from the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
That was a great trade. That was a trade not just for Baltimore, because they probably like we know how to play Baltimore. I mean, they played them plenty of times.
Right.
That was for the trade for the Buffalo Bills, because they got Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
And they watched that last week and they said, "Oh, Amari Cooper is still a top 5 wide receiver."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're forgetting. Like, hold on.
Right.
The guy that's quarterback, he is the same athletic and nice. This isn't Pat Mahomes.
Right.
Pump the brakes. Let's go get Hopkins. Because they knew. Because in my opinion, before that trade, I feel like the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know what? And y'all keep saying that because that's when it happened. When nobody gives them a shot. They got. They played Kansas City.
Yo.
They played the best Kansas City than any team when you think about it.
Yo, Buffalo is good. Buffalo is good. They just
stuck by the curse. They cursed.
They curse, man. They
got to break through that.
I don't know if they're going to break through it, man. They look good, man. But I tell you what, I'm not going to talk about the cancer man again, but I'm just saying, he said it. He called it. And Buffalo, I mean, listen, man. You know what happened when Jim Kelly was there. They was killing everybody during the season. Sometimes even undefeated.
Yeah,
and
that field goal kicker missed.
And all of a sudden, man, it was like, boom, missing field goals. And like I said, that's what I'm saying. That's why Kansas City is so good. It's like when you make a mistake, they make you pay.
They're the Patriots with Tom Brady. They don't make mistakes. They wait till you make the mistake, and they get you.
If Holmes keep playing the way he's playing and keep continuing Super Bowls, he's the best. He's the GOAT.
No, he's not. But I say this: if he keeps playing the way he's playing this season, they ain't winning shit. Yo,
let
me say something. Excuse my language. Yo, let me say that. He ain't been playing good. Y'all looking at that record.
Listen.
He ain't been playing good.
A win is a win.
You say that now. Now, let me ask you something.
A win is a win.
You say that. People say that now until the end of the season. People say, "Oh, they haven't played to their potential." Yo, sometimes that don't never come.
But that just shows you how tough they are. They even through all that chaos and not playing well, they still get it done. That's special.
It's special, but it's not greatness. It's you're winning. It's almost like you're holding on. You're holding on to win. The Cincinnati, the last play of the game, he passed interference on him. We're gonna sit here and act like
they already been great already. They already got 2 Super Bowls. So
they got 2 Super. They got 3 actually, but
they got 3
altogether. Yeah,
they got 3.
Got 3 Super Bowls
already. Okay, so look at that. 3 Super Bowls going.
They've been great. 4th. They've been great. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Yo, like I said, it may not look that good some days. Some Sundays it looks real oh man, what a horrible game. But they get it done.
All I heard last
They get it
year was
done.
like, oh, give him some receivers. They're gonna be better. They're gonna this the worst version of him. And then you know what? They got better, and then they still looking bad. At the end of the day, the best player in the game is Lamar Jackson. Period.
Oh yeah, he's MVP.
Down.
He's MVP.
He. Okay, yeah. He's clearly MVP. He's clearly the best quarterback in the game.
Listen, I like Lamar Jackson. I think he's a hell of a player. But let me tell you something. It ain't gonna matter if he can't get past Kansas City. It doesn't matter. He can do everything. You know what I'm saying? But I think the key to them beating him is give that boy to Henry, man. Let him do his thing.
He has to. Look at Patrick Mahomes. He got 27 touchdowns and 14 interceptions in the last year.
And he's still winning.
Like, what are we talking about? I'm gonna say this though. He's really getting.
It's ugly, but he gets the job done.
He didn't even throw a touchdown last week.
And he's still winning.
They are.
That's a championship team, man.
They are.
That's a team that's defending their title.
His passing rating is dropped from it's dropped 88 from 92. Yo, bro, give me a break. Yo,
Right.
He lucky he has Andy Reid. He lucky
Whoa,
he lucky.
whoa,
He
whoa,
lucky he got
whoa,
Andy Reid.
whoa.
He lucky.
So
He lucky Tom Brady.
I'm about to push back on that.
He lucky
First
got
of
Andy
all,
Reid. And he lucky he got a weak ass
Listen.
division. It's sad, but everybody can talk about the Patriots division. I know you can say that. But they ain't got nobody who's in there. Who's in their division?
In the playoffs, they got to play everybody. They gotta
Yeah,
go for everybody.
yeah. They got an
Playoffs.
easy ass division. They don't get it twisted.
How's that division easy? How can you
Look,
say
look,
that?
boy, I miss Tom Brady because he would have smoked them again. Look,
Oh, here we go with these Tom Brady fucking folk tales and shit.
Yo, man, I
Tom Brady. I remember Tom Brady, man. Yeah, man, yo, he's on the sideline, man.
yeah,
He's where he's supposed to be, man.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know if you know about
look,
that conflict of interest too. He talking about he want to own the team and be doing sideline work. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, they already approved it.
They already. Oh,
I think they
Jesus.
approved it. Yeah, he's the
They doing
Raiders.
it for Brady.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the real GOAT, the original GOAT. Stop. He's the GOAT
He's the GOAT of this era. He's the GOAT of this era.
of all time. That means ever. That means everybody.
I mean, listen, he's the GOAT.
You're not putting no quarterback above him.
Well, I tell you this much: if my man keep winning games and keep winning Super Bowl,
That's what they trying to do.
You're gonna forget
It's not-
about
it's not-
it.
you're not.
'Cause
He beat him.
Because
He already beat
Patrick
him twice,
Mahomes
though.
is like the LeBron James of football.
Fine, he already beat him though. Beat him twice in the championship games. That's gonna sting. I'm gonna sting. I know.
Yeah.
Beat you on your own hand, and I
Yeah,
beat you on
yeah.
your own field.
And
I
Brady-
beat you on your own
What
field
are you
though.
talking about? What
You
game
forgot.
you
Yeah,
talking
you forgot what championship game.
about? You talking about Brady against us?
Yeah, I beat you on your own stage. I beat you.
Yeah, but Brady's the only one.
I beat you. What's your team that you had superstars?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Got two white boys on the side running routes. Give me a break.
But what's your excuse for them having an undefeated season, losing to the New York
You bringing up
Giants?
10, 15 years
Oh,
ago.
don't try to
Patrick Mahomes
don't
wasn't
try to
even-
dismiss that,
Yo,
bro.
let's get
You
back
act
to
like
that
you
game.
yeah, of course
We're
you
gonna
want to change the
recap.
subject now.
We're gonna
You don't want to
recap.
talk about that.
We're gonna recap another game. The Houston Texans
Yeah.
played the Green Bay Packers,
G-Man.
who I picked to go to the Super Bowl.
He be
I
having
don't know about
nightmares
that.
of the G-Man.
Yo, listen, you gotta stick to the topic. The Houston Texans lost to the Green Bay Packers. I picked the Houston Texans.
Right.
Let me
Right.
get your opinions of that game. Is it Jordan Love is evolving, or is CJ Stroud having a sophomore slump?
Listen.
That's a good question I put on,
You're
too.
always going to go have a sophomore slump, all right? Because now you're going back, everybody see what you're capable of doing, and they preparing for that. Now, another Love, he's growing. There's a reason why they got rid of, what you call it, they got rid of fucking, excuse my language, Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, there's a reason why they said we got to move on to this kid and develop this kid. Kid can play, man, flat out play.
UCLA,
all right?
big
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, but with
Play.
Strauss at the same time, yeah, he's gonna go through some sophomore bumps and bruises, but he's still a hover quarterback, got a lot of room to grow, and like I said, and they're gonna be a team to watch out for in the playoffs. Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna go Texas first. I feel like they like Syracuse basketball. They turn it into one of them. They not regular season. They ain't nothing, but they built for the postseason. Syracuse basketball in our history, they have never been a regular season. You put them in that postseason,
Yeah.
they do damage. And we know the Big East is different now, like I used to be the
it's not
Big
like
East.
it- not like it
But
used to be.
but even for some reason they used to. The
Yeah.
tournament stop.
Yeah.
We here. We don't care what we see. We are.
Yeah.
It's the history. Melo,
Yeah.
Jim Boeheim, Like,
You know,
they've done that.
Derek Coleman.
Derek
go,
oh, damn.
yeah.
Mr. Lefty himself. Shit, stop.
Yeah,
Hold on. The only man that dunked on Shaq. The only man that dunked on Shaq.
I love the Big East, man. I wish it was still around the way it was back in the day. But that's sidebar.
That's sidebar. They're the same thing. The Texans are like that. I feel like they have everything to be the Chiefs, because let's not kid ourselves. They're the top tier. They back-to-back champions, show respect. The Chiefs. Or they can sneak on anybody else. They got the running game.
Right.
They got the pass game. The thing that's happening, they lost a big-time wide receiver. Even though they have Stephon Diggs, we forgot Nico.
Right.
Yo,
okay.
He's out. He's going to be out for like at least 4 to 5 weeks. So,
well, what kind of injury does he have?
Usually, it's always a leg, ankle.
Okay.
Why is wide receivers? They're gonna always have bumps and bruises because they have to run fast on hamstring. But he's out for a minute.
Okay.
So I feel like that happens a lot. But then the sophomore slump, is it real? Yes. You just have to weather the storm of the sophomore slump. Don't let it get too much in your head. Keep doing what you do.
Listen,
and then you'll be fine.
It's called Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
And number one, you got coaches that are better prepared as far as dealing with certain players. And certain coaches, they can coach good against quarterbacks. And they're looking forward for that challenge. And like I said, you're going to see his deficiencies based on how the teams are playing him. But the key is how he responds to that.
I said something a couple weeks ago. Remember I said Marcellus Wiley, ex-Bills, you know what I mean? Yeah. He said something that was so rare. He said this like 10 years ago. He says, no matter how good you think that quarterback is good, that first year, he's great. He said, you go in there when the season's over, and it's like training camp, before training camps. He walk in the door, you see the defensive coordinator sleeping with his tongue out, with the clicker in his hand.
That's right.
You wake up, he tells him, don't worry about that kid. We got something for him next year. We be ready for him.
Exactly.
Don't be thinking, while you sleeping and having a fall on the ball, the season's over.
Exactly.
That coach ain't got no life. He like, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that play you did, I got you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got somebody that's sitting out, studying film, every nook and cranny what this guy does.
Yes, every play.
They say, okay, we could do this. We can send somebody here, and that should show him playing on the right side, and all this and that. And before you know it, this guy's playing the game saying, where this guy came from?
Yep.
What is this? I ain't never seen this before.
And
that's what it's all about,
and the great quarterbacks who likes to learn the game more, they know like, okay, I got to step my game up. So the next year, now you do the same thing. And then that's why you see the third year
that's what separates the top tier guys from the lower tier guys and the other tier guys. The top tier guys, they can make adjustments in real time.
Easy.
Bam.
I didn't see that coming. Like
the kid from the Washington Redskins. What's the kid name for quarterback Washington?
Jaden Daniels.
Yo, this dude, man.
Toe cats.
This dude.
They're talking about for years.
Yo, he sees something. He
boom.
Like, yo.
And he a rookie.
Run that play again because he was wide open. He see what's going on. All these guys do. Rodgers, Brady. All these guys can read defenses.
Quick, fast. Quick.
Other quarterbacks, they got to get it from the coach on the sideline. Okay, we're going to run this, man. We're going to do this and that. Other quarterbacks, they go right into they just change the play on the fly. Okay?
Absolutely.
Come on. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
Let me piggyback and let me get my opinion real fast on the Jordan Love thing.
Yeah.
I told you I got high regards. I picked him as my MVP before the season. He got hurt the first game, so he's already.
You picked him as an MVP. Oh wow, that's reaching, Chris. Come on.
It's a little reach.
A second year player. Come on.
He's not really a second year. He's just been on the bench. His second year starter. Remember, he's been playing.
Second year. Well, I mean, he's as a second year as a player. What he's learning now, but MVP, man. Come on,
I'm just saying.
That's reaching, man.
A little reach. I got them as a Super Bowl. I got them going to Super Bowl. You probably think that's a reach. I don't think it's a reach because
that's a flex, man. It was
almost there last year.
You capping,
even though that's last year, that's not this year. I'm gonna say this about Jordan Love. Jordan Love is so underrated. He is so talented. He's already to me a top 10 quarterback. I know people say maybe not. He got to prove it, and it could be a reach there too. But we talking about projection. If you go right now, he could play. You not getting him with that. Oh no, he could make adjustments on the fly.
Let me ask you this: Do you think he's better than Strauss?
See, and that's the thing. I'm gonna say this. I feel like I feel like they're at a point where even though he was behind Rodgers,
right?
He's been behind Rodgers, so he had his 2 years, and then he has his coming out of college straight in the fire. So they didn't like this. I think
Strauss has an edge.
He might have to edge. I think they cancel each other out. I think they can do this.
Because one guy was running behind Rodgers, and the other guy just came in hot like pork grease.
But he also had
right. So
absolutely,
and he has a great coach.
Thank you.
He has a hell of a coach.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, he has a hell of a coach.
And Green Bay got a good coach too. I'm not gonna say him. He knows quarterbacks.
Right.
Now you see, I would say it's a tie to me because I feel like they are both gonna go at the same. They both can move.
Yeah.
They both could throw.
Yeah.
They both are accurate.
Now, let me
One is
ask
a
you-
little
now-
younger
now-
than the
now-
other.
Let me ask you a
Strauss
question.
probably have him a little better,
I'm
but
gonna
yeah.
throw my man in the mix now. So you talking about those two guys there, Strauss and Love, and we just mentioned the other young man from Washington. Well, how does he rate with those guys? Because he turned that whole franchise around.
The only thing about, if you asking me who's playing great right now, like as in like who's the best after the other three, yes, I'm gonna put Jaden Daniels. But at the same time,
Thank you.
we haven't seen him in the playoffs, and we know
We
know what the playoffs.
Now
we know.
Don't get me wrong. He has an injured, I think, a rib or something like that right now.
He'd be
So I want to
fine.
see
How-
how he plays when he's hurt. Because I know it's like day
different.
to day. It's day to day.
It's different when you hurt.
You're different. You're thinking differently.
Different.
Yeah. You're
You're
thinking
different.
about a whole lot of things at the same time. So that's gonna be interesting.
So I feel like these two guys, when it comes to C.J. Stroud and Jordan Love, like this is gonna be something that's gonna be around. Like for what it's worth, the quarterback play. I've never seen so many young quarterbacks actually good.
But not only that, but even some of the older quarterbacks are playing good. Everybody's playing
Because
decent.
what you mean that pressure on? What's wrong with you? You that pressure on. You trying to take my spot, fool? I'm trying to get this money because I'll get you out the door. I want to see that. You don't need to. You ain't get him out of here.
Look at my man last night for the Rams. Look at him.
Yo, all right, sidebar. All
great
right, let's get back to the
example.
Thursday night game. Minnesota versus the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know what you picked, but I picked the freaking
I think
Vikings.
I think I picked,
I picked the Vikings. The Vikings lost to the LA Rams. They got robbed in the car at the end of the game. They called the safety.
Yeah,
face
they got
masked
face
him,
mask. That was
and
bad.
that was terrible.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Who
speak
is
your piece.
that dude, man, looking like Troy Polamalu with the hair coming out of his helmet? The guy's bananas. He's the reason why they won.
Talking about the receiver
Yes.
from the Rams.
Yeah.
I was telling you about him.
What's that guy's name?
Damn.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't gonna butcher his name up. Hey, can you get that name up, man?
The wide receiver for the
I'm
LA
not gonna
Rams.
butcher his name up. I'm not gonna do that.
Nakua.
Nakua, right?
I said I don't know.
I think no, it's Nakua.
I
think
say
it's
it
Nakua.
right?
Yeah, I think you said it right.
I told you, he
Let me tell you
is
something.
special. I was
Yo.
telling you last year. You was like, okay, I'll check him out.
Yo.
He's special.
I was
man.
watching the highlights. I was like,
Special, man.
Yo, if it wasn't
He's
for,
special,
if it wasn't
man.
for him, they would have lost that game.
Yo, he is special, man.
It's something about those guys from that region. They just
It's in the
tough.
water. It's in the water.
They tough, man, from that Hawaiian region.
in the
Those guys
water.
are tough, man.
It's in the
Yo,
water.
I mean, think about it, man. You could name the guys, man. You know, and now they got some of the best linemen out there too.
Well, they always been big because they got the
Yeah.
Samoan family over there.
Yeah, man.
But
Tough,
he's
man.
special, man.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
And for what it's worth, Stafford. I was talking crazy. I'm a do the humble pie.
Okay.
I was talking crazy.
Yeah.
Talking
He was
crazy.
talking reckless. You were throwing him under the bus before the game even started. You was like, back up bus, boom, running over him. Yeah, you was dogging him. And now look at him.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I throw that in there. I throw that in there.
All right. I'm gonna say that he's right though. I'm watching this game late
Yeah.
night. I'm sitting there. I had a little shot. A little henny. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
little
I'm
Henny.
chilling.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I forgot. I ain't forget, but sometimes you like, the game. So I watched the highlights of it. I'm watching. It's like, okay, Minnesota go up.
Right.
I watched Stafford get out that when he got out the goal line, got out the tackles.
Right.
Yo, I said, who's this young man?
Yeah.
He broke 3 tackles and threw a touchdown pass on a run. I say,
Yeah.
hold on, young man. I
Yeah.
thought you was Mr. Old.
Yeah.
So I take all of that back. I actually give him a shot to do
Yo.
something in the season as it goes
They
on.
were saying if they were able to
They had an easy schedule.
get their team together as far as health wise, they can make a run.
Yo,
They can
who
make a
at?
run,
We're talking
so,
about the
yeah.
Los Angeles Rams, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I can tell you right now what their schedule looking like. They got the Seahawks, Miami, New England. Those are winnable games.
Yeah.
Philly, New Orleans.
Yeah.
And they get tough at the end, though. I ain't gonna lie. They got Buffalo, Seattle, San Francisco, New York Jets, Arizona, and Seattle. So
Right,
that could be. They be playing these teams tough though.
Yeah.
So I take that back from Matthew Stafford. He got his
Right.
Hall of Fame jacket back.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Good enough for a rally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
I give it to them, and he's playing good. So I mean, of course, the old quarterbacks want to play good. You know what I'm saying? What you expect? They're gonna take
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Let's go back to a couple more games. We want to go quick, fast on this.
Yeah,
Detroit,
sure. Yeah.
I mean, excuse me, Philadelphia Eagles, they smoked the Giants. Daniel Jones,
yeah,
I tell you,
yeah.
I do quarterbacks. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, you saw Saquon do his thing, man. Barkley do his thing, did his thing, man. Yo, I like how class act came went onto the field, shook the coach's hands and all that. I don't know if he shook Jones' hand, but he shook everybody's hand and said, "Let's get the business, man."
When he mad at Jones, he took my money.
Yeah. He said, "You want to pay this guy the money," and he did it in such a classy way, man. And like I said, and I think the Giants made a mistake by getting rid of him. You know what I mean? And it showed up in that game for sure.
It sure did. All right, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take another.
Okay.
Cause what we did was, excuse me, I'm eating too. We did the Thursday night game that was yesterday. We did the last week game. This is a recap of last week game. The
Right.
Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings.
Oh man, that was a good game, man. Good game.
I ain't gonna lie. I be talking smack about,
Yeah.
who's the quarterback from Detroit Lions?
Oh, that's
That's the
Goff?
boy.
Goff?
I'm gonna take it back.
Goff.
Jared Goff is still
Goff.
that dude. And
Yeah.
damn, it's like
Yeah.
I can't. I gotta give credit where credit's due.
Yo.
Detroit Lions are the real deal.
Yo.
They move motions. They go fast. They play really fast.
Yeah.
They don't play like. It's funny
Nah.
because they coach. It's the defensive orientated kind of coach.
But he's kind of like a
Yo.
He's very like risky kind of dude, man.
He's risky.
He likes the risk. He likes to take the risk.
Well, like Ron Rivera. What they call Ron Rivera? The boat something. They call him Riverboat Ron.
Yeah. Riverboat Ron. Yeah.
I'm not slow poker term, little gambling term. He
Yeah.
does that. He does. But
Yeah,
I like how
right.
he's finessing. He's getting like he thinks outside the box with his offense. He's
Right.
tricky. He got a lot of plays out there. Like man, that was a good play. Damn.
But Minnesota showed him right away that you ain't running no trick plays on us. Don't even play that.
Ran enough.
We ain't Dallas. He said, yo, they tried to run that trick play. They was like, nah, we ain't doing that. But I tell you, that was a great game. Good game.
Detroit won that game, right?
No.
No, Minnesota won at the end.
Won at the end.
They got lucky. And
got
yo,
lucky.
I
They
ain't
got
gonna lie.
lucky.
But
They barely beat them.
I
Barely.
took for that game like Detroit is the
Yeah.
real deal. Like
No, Detroit is the real
I don't
deal.
think nobody want to see them.
And I'm happy for them because the city deserves that.
They do.
You know, because that whole thing with what my man when he retired too early, Barry Sanders and all that, Detroit needs that.
A couple people, Barry
You know,
Sanders,
you know, I
Megatron.
mean,
forgot.
Megatron, yeah, all these guys, and
They
Detroit
finally
needs
got
that.
it right. Too bad they ain't around. Let's get back.
Yeah,
Let's get
yeah.
into another situation. Whereas last week, Miami played the Indianapolis Colts. I forgot who won. I think the Colts won. Can you check who won that game,
Colts
please?
beat them. The Colts beat them.
The Colts beat them,
Yeah,
right? All right,
Colts beat
so
them.
that came
Let
out
me tell you
good.
something. They looked at with that I don't know who the quarterback was.
Oh, Anthony Richardson from
I
Florida
felt-
University.
I felt bad for the guy, man.
Yeah, I've been
because
speaking
it
his
was
name
a-
for a
it
while,
was a-
Ed.
it was a
I've
bad-
been speaking his name for a while, for a couple years now.
It wasn't a good look, and just overall the team didn't
Like
play
Cam
well.
Newton. It's like Cam
Like,
Newton. He's good. It's just
yo.
that their team is in flux. They don't know. They don't have a direction.
And I'm telling you right
I don't know
now,
the coaches,
if
so.
he played that bad with the line the way it was when he was playing, could you imagine when Tua comes back?
All
That's
right.
my point, man.
So then let's segue because we didn't even talk about it. So there's a segue to talk about it. Tua Tagovailoa is coming back to the Miami Dolphins. He says
Not a good
they asked
move.
him about his wordplay is terrible. They asked him about his concussion. He talks about gambling. I'm a gambling man and all this. I don't know if he said gambling. He said something. Keep the remarks away. This is a serious topic. He says it's all on him. Now, I'm gonna say this. I like to say this, and I don't want to,
Oh man.
toot my horn, but
Yeah, guys.
two things are common in sports, or like intuition. Boxing and football are intertwined. That's the word I was looking for. Intertwined with each other.
Okay.
They have, and you could say rugby, but this is more different. They both get head trauma before and after in CTE as you're training. They train at the same time. When you think about it, they get hurt. They're prize fighters. They get off their money right off the top. Something like football players. They don't really get guaranteed they get the bonus right off the top. So
Right.
I like to say that because it's intertwined with each other.
Yeah.
They're the only ones with the head injuries, right? Facts. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yo, dogs, I've been 25. You've been 25. He's been 25. We all been young. I ain't gonna sit here and tell a young man what he knew not to do with his brain. But I'm gonna say this. It's risky. It's risky.
Risky.
You got 3 concussions. Is it 3?
I think it's 4.
Hopefully it's 3. 4. In the last 18 months to 2 to 3 years. Dogs, you got a nice contract they just gave you. You said last week they probably just gave him so you can just walk out in the sunset.
I think 130 that's guaranteed.
Now Tyreek Hill said crazy like, yo, we back, baby, because he like,
yeah, because
I need him to. He don't want to say what he want to say.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about it the last couple of weeks. Like, his quarterback's not good.
Right. He's not gonna say that.
They're not good.
Right.
So like, in other words, he got no. Everybody has a choice not to do what they do for their family.
Right.
But I understand because I've been young. He's young. But at the same time,
right.
And for the coaches, their job is on the line because they know quarterbacks are not a dime a dozen, and they already won like 4 or 5 games, right? I don't know if the Dolphins won 2 or 3 games. You could tell they're going to win a couple games because they are too talented of a roster.
Yo.
See, that happens. So now, you're in the middle of the pack. You're not going to get a good quarterback.
Right.
It's not a quarterback draft. I said last year they should have drafted a quarterback. I told you that.
Yeah.
People should have drafted a quarterback last year.
Yes,
that was the best time to get a quarterback. Or position yourself in the next year for the next draft. Like the Chicago Bears knew, put yourself in a better position. Don't be pulling all your chips in one quarterback.
Well,
I'll let you take the reign on that.
I agree with you and how you look at that. I totally agree with you. But what it is this, man.
It's sad.
Talking about the quarterback situation and the concussions. This is from a health perspective. He had 2 or 3 main concussions. Okay, 3 concussions, right?
3, okay.
All right, and the first 2 were bad. Okay, now
that was real bad.
That was real bad. Now to show you how bad it is, and like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm even though I stayed at the Holiday Inn, but I'm not a doctor. Okay, but the point is this: just like any sport, when you have a shoulder, like your shoulder pops out of place, it's more susceptible to pop out again.
Mm-hmm.
When you get 1 or 2 concussions, like the kind that he has, you're more susceptible to get concussions again. All right, it showed up in the last one he got. Okay, that was not a bad. He put his head down, which he should have slid. He didn't want to do that. But it means he ain't thinking right. So that's telling you that the CTE is probably kicking in already. But he wanted to make a play. Show guys, I'm all right. He hits the guy in the upper torso area, which initiates the concussion. Then as he falls back, he already has it. He hits his head. So it was like 2 and 1. Okay, wasn't that bad, but he had to leave the game. All right. So what is that telling you is that this guy, it's not going to take that much for him to. But a guy, remember back in the days when Deacon Jones just smacked the guys.
Head slap. We call it the head slap. I love it.
He couldn't even take a head slap right now.
No, he couldn't.
He can't right now. He would be dazed like a boxer in the ring. He'll be dazed.
Yo, I tell you.
Let's get it straight. When you're a boxer, those guys spar hundreds and hundreds of rounds.
Yes.
They get injured in sparring.
Yes.
Okay.
We don't count the rounds of sparring.
They never count the rounds of sparring. They just count what they see on TV. These guys be getting dizzy and dazed. That's a concussion, people. That's not like, that's a good shot. No, that's a concussion. All right, a slight concussion.
You know what my goddess counselor told me when I was in high school?
Oh no! Oh no!
She said, "Listen."
Right.
She said, "Yo, you could do 1 or 2 things."
What?
She said you could keep boxing,
right,
and keep stuttering like a fool that you are, or you could quit and you get your vocabulary back.
Damn. Wow.
You don't notice when you're stuttering. As you can see, like sometimes I stutter now,
right,
and I just tell people, you get your words right. No, that's because that CTE it has little parts of it. And it's funny because all boxers know this.
Right.
I don't care. I tell my boy all the time, sometimes my boy Swift, right?
Right.
Long story short, we was working at this job, and he thought he said something to me. He was in his mind, he said it to me, but he didn't say nothing. Wow. So when one day, and he kept doing it. One day I was like, yo, dogs. He comes to me one day, he's like, yo, I had an argument. I ain't gonna say you said. He's like, yo, they said the same thing you said. I said, I told you why you said. He says, yo, I'm a boxer. I don't know.
Right.
See, these are things that we don't notice because you're in the mix of it. Yeah. Your brain is different than your body.
Yo.
Like your brain could be living on its own while your body is decomposing.
Yo,
like that's
real. That's real, and that's what happened. It's like a degenerative type of thing because as you get older, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Because I got a buddy of mine who actually was a professional boxer back in this time, and I ain't gonna say his name because he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I used to have conversations with him, and every so often, in midstream of the conversation, he could not remember what he needed to say. Like something just turned off.
Yes.
And he goes, oh, jeez. He goes, this always happened to me. And he knows it because that's the risk he took as being a boxer. But I'm quite sure if he can do it all over again, he might have did it differently. But he told me, he said, Ted, he said, the guys that get hurt in sparring, and because you spar hundreds and hundreds of rounds, and he said that padding does not do anything. He said when these guys are punching you professionally and punching you hard,
helps you not break your knuckles.
It helps you not break your knuckles. But as far as the trauma to the head, it's real. Exactly, man.
And let's not kid ourselves. You go to a boxer, I didn't spar so many times. I ain't never go to a hospital or something like, yo, you got CTE. Y'all got a headache. You know what we do? We put the ice pack on it.
Right.
We get something to eat.
Yeah.
Drink some tea. Get some soup.
Right.
Probably drink some NyQuil.
Right.
Take the pain away. Go to sleep. Wake up, I'm fine. Yeah. I got a little headache, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
Go back into the ring with a concussion. Now I know you got CTE.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Yo, remember back in the days, it's talking about going back to football now, how the kids used to train.
Oh, man.
Yo, when I see those films, that makes me cringe. Come on, kids, line up. Boom. And the other kids cry.
It's called the Oklahoma drill.
Yes.
Oklahoma drills. I got ran over. I got ran over one time by a quarterback.
Let me tell you something.
Those kids, no joke.
Yo, I saw one parent was like, "Oh no, my kid ain't doing this." Right up to the kid, right from the training, right from the drill.
Right.
I'm getting out of here with my son.
Now I probably played football like 19. Showing my age, like 1999, 1998,
right,
1997.
Right.
For a while, from Pop Warner, played a little high school.
Right.
Even though the team just got dismantled, but whatever. That was a school for.
Right.
So like. I tell you this all the time, bro. Football's a dangerous sport.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like that Oklahoma City, but I feel like, and I caught my memory, at the time when I was playing, I feel like they was really reshaping, like the words was getting out. Because everybody know when you go down south, you go to Oklahoma, you go to Ohio, like the Midwest, the football is religion. I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's big out there.
And we're in the East Coast, so like they was teaching us more and more, keep your head up. Even if you're going, because that's the main key. You can't go down because then you can't see your blind side. And then when they say to the blind side, because we're gonna get off the subject, they say, keep your head on a swivel.
Right.
Always on a swivel.
Right.
The day you turn this, he'll be right there, and he'll hit you with a clean shot and knock your freaking block out. So these things that I was taught, like keep your head up, go across. Hit your shoulders when you're going for the tackle.
Yeah.
Always aim for the ball.
Tackle with your body.
Tackle with your body. Yeah. Now they'll tell you. Now sometimes they'll tell you when you're young, you're not as strong as the other team. Sometimes they have a weightlifting program, and you ain't got no weightlifting. You just got natural body. Yeah. That happens. So sometimes you know what happens. Sometimes, my cousin was a great football player.
Right.
He played running back and linebacker.
Right.
And one day we went to Brooklyn College, undefeated team there, 2 teams. That's how good they was.
Right.
We beat both of them, but we didn't care. And we played them, and they had the big running back. He had the big neck brace on. Yeah. He was big, like bro. And you could tell they had a weight training program.
Yeah, man.
My cousin, he'd tackle anybody. He would have smoked them. So he got in there fast too. Went for his legs.
Right.
Coach Rick goes. He's like, yo, let's go, Carl. You got it. He got like 5-yard loss. Right. Coach Rick goes, that's not how we. Who was the coach from the university, the Kennedy High School coach, and he did the sidebar. Right. He says, yo, tackle him straight up. He said, what you going low for? So my cousin goes like,
that's the right way.
And you see, and my cousin was like, yo, you was good with that? I was like, yo, you good. That dude was violent. There's no way you was, bro. I ain't want you to get embarrassed. You get run over. Next thing you know, you ain't got that rep. And that's what I'm saying. So that's an intimidation factor. And kids grow up hitting hard. And you see, and they translate college and they go to pros and doing stupid shit.
I'm gonna give you 2 quick stories. I'm gonna do back in the days when I was young, my brother Sid and they used to play for the Taft Steelers. Okay. And they used to have the black and gold uniforms. They used to play the cats from Johnson.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
They used to have the games, right? And I remember them just hitting each other in the head, man. Also, you heard crack, crack, crack. crack,
my little
crack.
semi-pro
Right,
league. The
right.
semi-pro
When I
league.
talked to my brother sitting down, he was like saying, yeah, we were crazy back then doing that shit. Because, I had headaches and shit. I was dizzy, but we just kept playing. Now, I'll give you another story. You talk about dudes in the weight room, right? So my brother Joe, God bless him, he used to play semi-pro football for the Jersey Rams.
Okay.
Now, remember the NFL had the strike?
I remember the strike.
Right. Okay. So they had to strike. Right. So now they had to get these scab players. So they got them from teams. They got them from teams like this, right? So they got these guys before they settle.
Semi-pro too.
Yeah. Right. So they picked up a couple guys from the Jersey Rams, right? And my brother said, Joe said, yo, Ted, when these guys came back, when the whole thing was over with, you should have seen how big these guys were. They came just imagine say you were like Ed, right? Now you come back looking like the Hulk. He said the program they had these guys on, my brother said there's no way in hell these guys could have got that big in that quick of time. It was crazy. He said these guys, they came back to the Jersey Rams like this. Like this, bro. I was like, wow, really? He said, yeah. And they were smoking guys when they came back because they were in such better shape than the other guys.
And they was over there and rusted.
Exactly. Right. So it's funny how you mentioned about being in shape and all that. But
Tua, in other words,
yeah.
sit your ass down and get a lot of money and be a
Tua,
coach
man.
and retire.
It's not worth it to it when God. I mean, I want you to be. Listen, if this is what you want to do, hey man, I'm behind you, man.
Married with 2 kids,
and I'm going to be.
Shell.
I'm going to be praying for you. But man, I just don't want you to get hurt, man, because like I said, man, you see all these boxers and some of these football players,
a lot of great.
Guys are committing suicide because of this, man. And there's a lot of things that are going on that we haven't even cracked the surface with, man. And I think it's important to think about your family. But what's the next topic?
All right, so we got a couple topics. We're gonna just quick screen this real fast.
Yeah.
We got week 8 NFL season, so we're just gonna go real fast. We're gonna do it because we got another topic to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it. Let's run through it.
So we're gonna just run through it right now. Arizona plays Miami at Miami. Who you got?
Oh, Arizona playing Miami. With Tua coming back.
Is he coming back though? Is he coming back this week?
He's playing.
He's playing?
He's officially he's playing.
Yeah,
man.
you be on this. I ain't gonna lie.
He's playing. So are they playing? Are they playing? Wait. This is week 8. You said week 8.
Yes, sir.
And so you said, are they playing? They go. It's still side to side. Okay. Okay. All right. So you got Arizona. So they playing against Miami, right? Okay. So I'm gonna take Miami. I'm gonna go with Tua. I'm taking Miami. I think he's gonna come back and play well. But like I said, I just hope he doesn't get hit, man. Because if he gets it, they're gonna lose the game. Who you got next? What you got? Yeah.
You know why you picking Miami? Because Miami's. I'm gonna go Arizona. I'll go Arizona.
Okay.
I'll take Arizona. I like Colorado this year.
Let's go right down the line. Who you got the next?
Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Oh, your boy Baker.
Let me tell you, Baker Mayfield's. But Mike Evans is hurt. Hamstring. He's going to be out for a while.
He's out.
He's going to be out for a couple games.
I'll go Atlanta.
You don't play with those hamstrings.
Nah, you can't.
You can't play with
those.
They
linger.
Yeah, exactly. So but I like Baker. I mean, Atlanta. You know what? I'm
going with Baker still?
No. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
I'm
gonna go with Atlanta, bro. I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep.
You got Baltimore at Cleveland. Rivalry game. Ooh. Remember the last time they played? That was a shootout.
Well, the fact that they're gonna have who's quarterbacking for Cleveland now, since my man is gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's not the quarterback. Jameis Wilson.
Yo, and I want to let me just do a quick sidebar on that. You fans in Cleveland,
y'all wrong for that.
You're disgusted.
That was wrong.
He tore
his Achilles and then they clapped and cheered.
Chanting, you deserve it?
No, we're not doing that.
Classless. Cleveland.
That's why they Cleveland Browns.
Oh, you're classless.
I'm good. You wanted Jameis Wilson? Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Jameis Wilson. Okay, now you got Jameis Wilson.
I mean, you got your own players saying that was wrong, and he deserves it.
He's a good dude. Jameis Wilson, good dude.
Anyway,
I know.
But I like Jameis Wilson. They playing against. You said they playing against Baltimore. It's Baltimore.
They're on fire.
Easy peasy, Baltimore.
They're on fire. All right, the next game, Buffalo at Seattle. That's gonna be a great game.
You know what, man? I like Geno Smith. I'm always rooting for Geno, man.
He looked good last week, but he just got into
and he has his moments. But I'm telling you, when he looked good. Are they playing? And I never take for granted the 6 man in regards to or I think the 12th man, 13th man.
Yeah,
in
12th man,
Seattle.
12th man,
12th
12th
man in
man.
Seattle. I'm thinking about basketball. 6th man. Anyway,
I know.
12th man.
The movie?
Yeah, exactly right. Yo, Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle in this game. Man.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle.
Okay,
I'm taking
okay.
Seattle, my man.
Upset pick of the week. That's for him. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Allen. He's gonna smoke these boys.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Carolina Panthers play Denver. Yo, I was gonna call them the Denver Nuggets, Denver Broncos. I know, you know what it is. I don't want to root for them, but they playing so good. You gotta, you got to.
Quarterback like he's still in high school, man. That's all I can tell you.
Looks like he in high school.
Like he's still in high school, but man,
I don't think
yeah.
him and Sean Payton get along. I think he's a rookie. He don't want to say nothing.
You know what? There's a lot of stuff going on internally
Can't
with
stand Sean
Denver,
Payton.
man. You got my man Elway looking over things and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff going on in Denver, man. You know what I mean?
I forgot he was the GM.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on there. But you know what?
Carolina?
Nah, I'm
You
going
go
with
for
Denver,
red?
man. I'm going with Denver, man.
How's red looking like he turned back into red.
Yeah, red. Yeah, exactly. He's back in the red. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's in back in the red. Get it? You know, black in the black. But
Yeah.
Chicago at Washington. Woo! Rookies of the year. That's good. Let's get it.
But let me tell you something, man.
Jaden Daniels.
Yo, but you know,
Chicago been coming around.
I hope he plays because, like I said, it's a day-to-day decision thing. But let me tell you something. Yo, that area is they're revitalized, man. The fan base, they're. It's just weird how they don't have the name that I understand. I get all that, but let me tell you something. What is it, the Commanders? Oh, they looking good, man. Let me tell you something. And whoever the owner is now,
too.
For now they're doing a good job.
They are.
So I'm gonna go with the upset with Washington, man. Even though they're playing at home, but I know they're not healthy, but I tell you that Chicago quarterback he ain't bad either.
I'm gonna go with Chicago. I feel
Okay.
like I think I'm gonna go with Chicago on that one.
Okay, right.
All right, where we at? All right, I'm gonna get the Chicago going on. All right, Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, nice. There's some real good games. Play the Philadelphia
You know
Eagles.
what? Yo, let me just
Yeah,
say this. Listen,
good.
I
Go ahead.
like both these guys. I like
both
Hurts
great.
and I like Burrows.
Hurts is my
And
guy.
let me tell you something. I know Burrow had a tough, with everything going
Couple
on
weeks gone.
with what you call it, with this contract issues and things of that nature. I know there's been a lot going on there, and they still been playing, being professional about it. I tell you, they can beat anybody. You're talking about the team, and remember, they beat Kansas City. Okay, all right, Joe Burrow.
They beat that
Joe
little
Burrow,
pass interference.
I mean, but Joe Burrow got this kind of swagger about him, man. He reminds me of I'm gonna go there with this one, man. He reminds me of the Jets quarterback from back in the days, Jersey. I mean, what's his name?
Joe Namath?
Joe Namath. Man.
The guarantee man.
Yo,
Joe to the mo.
He has his Joe Namath vibe going on.
He
there.
do. He got a little.
I'm
swagger.
gonna go with Cincinnati, man, in this game. I like Burrow in this game.
No, I'm gonna go with Philly because they at home. That's the only reason, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see them.
If a team can beat somebody at home, it's Joe Burrow and them.
Oh no, excuse me. They playing in Cincy.
No, you sure?
Yeah, they are. Because it says Philly.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So don't change your mind. Go what you go, my man. Don't change your mind now. Stick on that, man. Come on now.
I'm staying on business.
There you go. That's what I'm
Eagles
talking
fly,
about.
Eagles fly.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how many yards Barkley get this week.
Don't try to throw that in the air. Don't try to throw that in the air.
All right, so you got
We did Cleveland already. We ain't go because they
right.
Dallas Cowboys, your favorite team, play the San Francisco 49ers. We're gonna speed it up just a little.
Let me tell you something. I got San Fran whipping them because after what they've been through the last week, they're gonna have to take it out on somebody. And Dallas is in disarray. They're
That's a pick 'em game. I don't know who to
Nah, man. 49ers gonna whip on them boys, man.
They ain't got nobody.
How about them
Everybody got
Cowboys?
hurt.
Huh?
Oh, yo, you trying to do my slogan?
How about them Cowboys?
I want to pick the Cowboys. I don't know. San Francisco, they look terrible. I picked them. I picked them.
They can't lose. Exactly. 2 weeks in a row. No, at some point. And so you got after that, you got
Detroit Lions. We're gonna because we did the Denver thing. They played
Yeah.
Detroit Lions play the Tennessee Titans.
I'm gonna take Detroit.
I go with Detroit.
No
We're
brainer.
gonna go a little faster on this one.
Yeah, Detroit.
Green Bay plays the Jacksonville Jaguars at Jacksonville. You know who I'm picking.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with Skinny. I'm gonna go with Cali.
Okay.
Skinny
okay.
jeans.
Skinny jeans.
Jackson. Yeah.
Okay. I got
Jaguars. I'm gonna go with Jaguars.
you. Houston Texans play the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Okay, cool. Same thing. We did that. We did Jacksonville. Kansas City Chiefs play the Las Vegas Raiders. Now,
Could this be a trap game?
yeah, as always, they play them great. They played them like Cincinnati. They beat them twice last year. Last year they beat them when he caught the intro and he laughed in his face. He said, "Yeah, take that." Oh, you should be like,
Yeah. Well, you know
yeah.
what? I think I'm gonna go with Kansas City beating up on them pretty good. Going with Kansas City.
You know what? Only reason why I don't pick them
Right.
because they don't got Devontae. They had Devontae, I would pick them to beat them because you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's coaching. Antonio Pierce, fearless.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yo, he's a good freaking coach, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, oh
Absolutely.
my God.
Absolutely.
People are not paying attention.
Yeah.
Why am I sticking up for the Giants, Jets? He is a good coach, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
it's to the point where it's like, yo, man, I ain't gonna put the pressure on him. He get a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
He get a quarterback.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yo, he'll be. I don't want to
Yeah.
say Super Bowl, but
Yeah. So what we got?
I got Kansas City still.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Los
so-
Angeles Rams. Oh, well, excuse me. Oh, we did that. That game was yesterday because
Right.
For Thursday. So we
Right.
did that.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you got Miami.
Los Angeles. Oh, excuse me. I keep saying the freaking Los Angeles Chargers. Excuse
Right,
me.
playing New
At
Orleans.
I keep calling them the San Diego Chargers.
Well, that's
Sorry.
going to be a Brady. That's a pick'em game.
It
that's,
is.
That's because New Orleans is tough. They had a tough loss the other
tough.
day.
Yeah, that was tough.
But I like the way the Chargers is moving. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I go with the Chargers. I like the way they move too.
Yeah, I like the way they're moving
I like
right
the
now.
way
I'm
they
going
was
with the
doing.
Chargers.
We already
You know?
picked the Miami game and Minnesota. Oh, we did this. Excuse me. Oh, this is a good one. You ready? New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Who you got? Oh, go ahead. I dare you to pick the Patriots. I dare you. I dare you.
Even though it's against everything I talk about, I'm gonna go with Rodgers.
You go with Rodgers?
I'm gonna go with the diva.
You killing him all year.
I'm gonna go with the diva.
New York Giants at Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go.
Yeah, it's no brainer. I'm never going against my Steelers. You know that. I'm never going.
Where they
against
playing
them.
at? They playing in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I want to pick the Giants so bad. Cause I
Go pick them, man.
Nah, I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
All right.
But I'm gonna say this: that's gonna be the Giants are gonna come out like
Yeah.
gangbusters. Don't get it twisted. They're
Okay.
gonna play. They're gonna come out and play.
All right.
They're gonna come out and play. They're gonna
Yeah.
come out and play.
All right. That's what's up. Did we miss any games?
Nah, I think we got all the games.
I think
man.
we got all the games.
man.
All right, all
We
right.
got all the games. That's all the games for this week. Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar. The
Congratulations, the NBA
Oh.
started, but congratulations to the WNBA, New York
Liberty.
City, New York Liberty. I keep calling New York
Yes,
City Liberty.
yes.
New York Liberty.
Even
Congratulations.
though the
Champions,
officiating was a little bit suspect in
I
both
wait
those
that
games.
appreciate something because you know what? The
4
last
and
game, nobody talk about it except the last game. Nobody talk about it until that
Yo.
game. It's over. That was the basketball gods. The last game, they
Yo,
called a foul on a fake putback, and
Listen,
she got the 2 free
let me ask
throws
you a
and
question.
then won the game.
Let me
and
ask
they
you-
said, "Oh yeah,
let me ask you a
no,
question.
no, no,
Let me ask you a question.
no.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead. Sorry,
Did Stewie walk at the end?
huh?
Did Stewie walk at the end?
It don't matter. No, she didn't walk. She don't
Yo,
walk. She glides. What are you talking about? Look, man. I
yo.
hear you. I hear you.
Congratulations, man.
They-
Also,
The
welcome,
NBA.
NBA has started, man.
Yeah, the Celtics smoked the freaking Knicks. They had
Yeah, my
17
Celtics.
threes.
Jason
Bring back
Tatum.
Dante. I'm putting that out there.
Jason Tatum look hella good, man. Like he's ready for the season, man.
Mouse skin cats, man.
Yeah,
You know,
man. It's, the light skinned guys are winning, man. That's all I can tell you.
They had
They winning.
17
They winning,
threes
man.
in the first
You know what I'm
half.
saying?
That was 51 points.
Yeah,
They scored
man.
70. All right,
Yeah.
but basketball's back.
Yes.
Braun, his son is with him. It was a nice. I like it. People
the-
stop hating.
The latest on that, you
might
know,
be in the
he's going to the G League.
That's
what
good.
I was trying to tell people. He's not going to be there all the time. He's going to go to the G League and get his game together and all that. And that's what they're going to do.
And I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that.
You know,
I wanted them to get that over with so they have more
get it over-
pressure.
get it over
Get
with.
over it.
done.
Go back G League.
Yeah.
Come back good. Come back better.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the Lakers. Lakers
Yeah.
not gonna be as bad as people think. They're gonna be a lot of teams that's gonna be good.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna preview that in years to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to the New York Yankees because the Mets couldn't make it.
Tonight's
They
tonight.
playing the New Orleans Dodgers.
Tonight, right?
Tonight
8
is
o'clock.
actually on right now, but we ain't gonna do all that.
Nobody got the
Yo.
Yankees to win this series, only but New Yorkers. I'm telling you right now, everybody got the Dodgers
This is
to
a
win
Mets
this
fan.
series.
We got a Mets fan talking
I
that.
like both teams. I like
Man, no
both
such
teams.
thing as
I'm
both teams, man. Yo, we here, man. We do this. We do this.
Yo,
We do this.
Everybody out there, have a safe weekend. Travel safely, man, and we'll see you next week.
Stay dangerous.
Stay easy.
Go!